Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to 2020 and thank you for tuning in to Weekly Words. I hope that everybody had a great holiday season and is ready to get things started with the new year. This year there's going to be a lot of great things in store for all of us personally and how God's going to be moving and what we want to reach and accomplish, our dreams and our goals. And even here at Weekly Words, there's lots of new things coming down the pipeline. The first thing I want to let you know about is Viewers Corner. So every week of Weekly Words, you'll be able to hear from a viewer and see how God's moved in their life or what kind of goals and dreams they have, or learn about what their word or their phrase is for the year. Our first installment of Viewers Corner will be on our next episode, so be sure to tune in. And if you want to be featured on Viewers Corner, feel free to email me or contact me on social media. My information is below. Some of the other new things that are going to be happening with Weekly Words, you'll have to wait and be patient for as they unfold and are put out throughout the year. But be patient, and I know that you're going to find them exciting just as I do. I also want to let you guys know what my word and what my phrase is for the year. And for anybody who's looking for theirs, feel free to attach on to mine. If you have your own, great. If you're still looking, that's fine. You still have time to see what you want this year to look like for you. And just like last year, I encourage everybody to make their own vision board. I've already made mine, so I encourage you to do yours as well. And it doesn't have to look like mine or look like anybody else in your circle. Just make sure it looks like you and your goals. All right, but let's go ahead and unpack what "and action" means for this year. So my phrase for the year is "and action." And essentially I have three main things that I'm pulling from that. So the first thing is pretty much what it sounds like. It's time to move. Action, right? So I believe for my life and for anyone who chooses to latch on and believe with me that it's time to move. It's time to start reaping the harvest of the seeds that we've sown from last year and from previous seasons, right? And to continue to plant more seeds to reap an even bigger harvest in time to come, right? We need to be sure that we're moving and we're staying consistent and that we are preparing ourselves to be able to reap the blessing, to be able to reap the favor, reap the harvest, and reap the opportunity that's a product of how we've been faithful in the past, right? It's time to move. It's time to take action. The second part of that is it's a process. So specifically looking at the film industry, whenever you're in that action phase, when the director's saying "and action," it comes after actors have already put in time to learn the script and the words and the scenes. They've been preparing. It's time to put it into action and into practice, right? Same thing goes in our life. It's time to take action, but be encouraged because sometimes it takes more than one try. In the film industry, it might take multiple takes where the director says, you know what, let's try it a different way, or hey, we messed up, let's do it again. But that's not discouraging because you can try again. We do not have to get it right on the first time. So what, you failed 50 times? Take 51 and action. Let's go. And it's so encouraging too because the action part isn't the final phase. There's still the promoting, the editing, the marketing, and then the release. So if your right now doesn't look how you want it to look at the end, that's completely fine because there's still more to the process. It is a process, so stay encouraged. And then part 3 is if you look at how I put out "in action," I have the I as a lowercase I because it's so much bigger than me and it's so much bigger than you. Right? Whenever we're moving, we have to think about the impact on our community, our family legacy, and the advancement of God's kingdom. It's not just about us, our adversity and our successes. It's about encouraging other people to reach their potential, their opportunity, and their destiny, and for us to be able to advance God's kingdom here on earth, right? So remember, 2020 and action. It's time to move. It's a process, and it's bigger than just ourselves. So I hope that you can be encouraged for 2020. If you want to join me in declaring that 2020 is a time for action and the phrase "and action," let's go. If you want to use your own word and find your own phrase, I encourage you to do that as well. But stay encouraged in 2020. Make your vision board and be sure to stay faithful, stay consistent, and see God's vision work out in your life.